Hello, my name is John Griffin Donlin. A lot of people call me Dr.Leisure. I like to make short videos on a variety of topics. Today's topic is a celebration of the 200-year visit by the Marquis de Lafayette. I hope you like the video. If you don't, that's fine too. Few figures in our national panoply have greater draft than the Marquis de Lafayette, hero of the American Revolution and surrogate son of our founding father, George Washington. Lafayette was not a fair-weather ally, as were so many powdered-wigged scion of the European wealthy. He joined Washington's closest circle of officers and was one of more than 10,000 American troops who awoke on the banks of Pennsylvania's Brandywine River on the morning of September 11, 1777, awaiting British attack. The Battle of Brandywine, Lafayette's first, would end in a loss for the Americans, but it inaugurated the young Frenchman's lasting celebrity. The lost battle was the beginning of a durable memory and a fiction which supported belief in liberty. In an account of the battle written that night, Washington mentioned the names of just 2 officers, reporting that the Marquis de Lafayette was wounded in the leg and General Woodford in the hand. Our fascination with lore often begins with hauntedness. Traditions are, in a sense, revenants. They come back, returning to a festival, a shrine, a cemetery, or a family gathering is the other side of hauntedness. I have long been haunted by a fascination with the Marquis de Lafayette, who found favor in the nascent United States, and some say a father figure in George Washington for his heroic efforts in the Revolutionary War. August 16, 2024 will be the 200th anniversary of when the Marquis de Lafayette came back to the United States. In 1824, President James Monroe invited the last living American general from the Revolutionary War on a tour of the popular cities to celebrate the nation's 50th anniversary. His return sparked a nationwide naming response, which has been sustained over time. In New York City, in July 1825, in Brooklyn, he was asked to dedicate the Children's Library, predecessor to Brooklyn Museum. At the dedication, he was surrounded by young children, and he lifted up one small boy so that he could watch the ceremony. That boy was a 6-year-old Walt Whitman. As a military man, statesman, and political figure, he no doubt could barely imagine the concatenation his life would have, how years later, in the shadow of his name, commodities would sell, communities grow, and generation of activists clamoring for freedom would find comfort. In New York City, I've spotted 3 different Lafayette Avenues, 1 Lafayette Street, a Lafayette playground, and 4 public sculptures of the Marquis. Although there's no official count, Lafayette probably has more American locations named for him than any other foreigner. President's Park, facing the White House, was rechristened Lafayette Park in 1824. Place Grenier in New Orleans, Louisiana, became Lafayette Square in 1825. Around the world, Lafayette's name became synonymous with liberty. In France, where the Revolution and Napoleon's reign would tear society asunder, his reputation suffered ups and downs over the course of his long life. Things were different in the United States, though. In the 1820s and today, thanks to the scores of places that bear his name, his American popularity lives on. As Lin-Manuel Miranda puts it in the 2015 hit musical Hamilton, Lafayette remains America's favorite fighting Frenchman.